Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw, honest truth. This is your mid-July tarot forecast, and your theme of the month, or of mid-July, is the Eight of Wands. Rapid action, fast movement, lots of messages, energy, everything falling into place. So I feel that there's going to be a lot of activity for you. So let's lay out some cards and see what else is in store for you for this month. But before I do, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it helps me out so much. All right, so what does Virgo need to know for mid-July? Interesting. I feel like, so this is so crazy because we've got, you're coming up as the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like something may have changed within you, maybe some karmic energy, something's just really shifted. I feel like there may have been, or is happening right now, a change within you that was unexpected. And it may have had to do with something in the past that was not really going anywhere for a long time, or being stuck in your thoughts, or not being able to make a decision. I do see that you do have a desire to maybe go on some sort of an adventure, you know? I feel like the only thing stopping you is yourself, maybe thinking, oh, I can't do it because of this, or this, or this, or this. But I genuinely see you want to start something new. It could be something related to public service and defense. It could be something to do with writing or speaking. It could be something to do with debating. But I feel like you want a new adventure. You've got that. I feel like in the past you felt that your life just wasn't, at least in the intellectual realm, wasn't exactly going anywhere, or you're like, should I do this? Should I do this? And the whole wondering of what you should do kind of stopped you from actually doing anything. And now something has shifted within you, and you do want to start a new adventure. And I strongly suggest you do it, because I feel like it will awaken something within you. And also, there's so many things coming at once. It's something that you might need to study for a little bit. It might be something that you really don't feel very experienced in at all, or maybe you just have a little bit of experience, but you're definitely not near where you want to go. And there might be need to be a bit of time and money invested into it, but I think you should definitely do it. It's kind of like having another life, kind of starting your life anew in a sense. You know, I think that in the future there will be an announcement, or you will come to some sort of a crossroads that will really awaken that within you. And don't hold yourself back too much because of the past, because I feel like you do sometimes do that. You've had this shift within you for a reason, and it's because you are ready for something more. Please try not to mentally block yourself or get stuck in the way that you wish things had turned out. Guess what? Your life is going to have big changes already coming now, and even more in the future. This is big. I feel like something's been shifted so that you can experience a new life in a new way. It's like a rebirth. It's like a second chance, or maybe a ninth chance. All right, let's get some clarification cards, then we'll do some advice cards, and make sure you stick around until the end where you pick your own destiny cards. All right, so what does Virgo need to know for mid-July? Please and thank you. Okay, lots of action. I feel like, so you may have some sort of financial gain. It could be something, getting money, or something to do with money or security or land or tuition or something like that, a loan maybe, and that was unexpected. And I feel like you're so there's a dissonance within you. There's a part of you that's like, oh, I wish things didn't turn out the way that they did. And you're kind of stuck in the past and regretting all the decisions that you made or didn't make. But then there's this other part of you that you're not connecting with, that I suggest you should, but we'll pull some advice cards, that really wants a new adventure, and is getting lots of synchronicities and messages from the universe about it, and you feel so much inspiration and so much energy, and things will fall into place for it. But then there's just this mental block that you have that you're like, no, 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 no. It's going to be this way. It's got to be this way. This is the only way. And that's so not true. There are multiple ways. You've just got to wake up to it. I think you will potentially in the future wake up to it. And you'll come more into yourself, your true self, and be more connected with spirit. And it may have something to do with maybe a past relationship or work or money or something like that. But yeah, I mean, okay, I'm going to stop saying what you should do. Let's see what the cards have to say. All right, so advice for Virgo mid-July, please and thank you. You can't just dwell on disappointment. You can't just have opportunities come to you and then ignore them. You know, life is a buffet. Try everything. Try everything. I feel like there's a part of you that has a bit of an emotional detachment to really connecting with yourself. So meditate to connect with yourself, or whatever it is that gets you, feels more connected with who you are, you know, your backbone, your emotion, your heart, your spirit. I would definitely meditate a little bit to try and reconnect with yourself. When you have inspiration, act on it. Inspiration is a spark of the divine that's being channeled through you from the universe, which you are an expression of. Act on it. And there's always hope. You can wish upon a star. You also might want to check your astrology for this month, but there's always hope. And yes, things have been difficult in the past, but that's going to allow you to more clearly define your vision, okay? It's going to allow for the light within you to shine all the more brighter. Final advice card, 5 of Cups. Patterns, 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 all the way back to your childhood, emotional ups and downs. You really need to look at the patterns of maybe 5 different people, including from the most lost, like the 5 people in your past that have created an emotional roller coaster for you. Well, guess what? If it's a similar pattern, it's you, isn't it? That's the common denominator. So please reflect adequately about, you know, what did all of these people have in common, and then pick those out as red flags for the future. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. You are picking your own destiny card. So just pick the number that first really sticks out to you. But please do comment below how this reading has resonated with you so far. I really do find your comments very lovely and interesting. The nice ones. So please do feel free to comment below and let me know how this reading has resonated with you so far. All right, 1, 2, or 3. If you picked 1, big wake up call coming. Okay, so you will be moving forward on a project you've been planning for some time. So it's something that you just haven't taken that first step, you know? So take that first step, and you will be anyways. And I feel like it's because you're coming to a crossroads. You're gonna think something along the lines of, you know what, it's my life. I wanna live it the way that I want to. I wanna say what I think. I wanna write what I think. I wanna just, you know, like be yourself, and do not adjust, don't lie or cover who you are or try and change who you are to make other people feel comfortable. You still need to be true to yourself, okay? So act on inspiration and move forward with a creative project that you've been planning for some time. And it is divinely guided, because your spirit guides want you to do this. They created this situation so that you will do it because you need to. It's part of the plan. And your advice is the Lover. So this could be one of 2 things most of the time. Just focus on how, if you want a love relationship, if you want a love relationship, it is out there. It's got to be equal power. It's got to be equal give and take. It's got to be balanced with the masculine and the feminine. And I feel like it's going to be someone who's not that different from you, who you are ultimately as a person. But also this can represent the balance within. of the opposing factors and masculine and feminine. So just make sure, do your best to have that balance within you. If you pick 2, I feel like you are reconnecting with that self-love. There also might be someone have a crush on you, or you have a crush on someone else, but you are reconnecting with your emotions in a new way. So that's fantastic. And I also feel like it's because there's a certain cycle that has recently ended. It came to completion, it's ending, and that's allowed you to tap into that well of self-love again that you have within you. Visualize what you want. What's the life that you want? You can have everything that you want, but you need to actually make a vision board or write it down or do mental visualizations. What does it look like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? Like everything. What is it that you want? You know, the life that you want. You really need to make it, be able to see it. If you pick 3, I feel like you are a very grounded person. You're very practical. You're very sensible, but you're also very intelligent. I think that you are capable of emotionally detaching when necessary. Sometimes maybe a bit too much. But your advice is whatever, project it is that you're working on, it's not at the end of it at all, right? But, just keep going. Create that foundation for your creation to grow beautifully, and it will. If you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website. That's in the description below. You can also follow me on social media. And if you're still here, you get a secret bonus card. Ooh. Do not let past betrayal repeat itself for you in your head over and over and over mentally. You've got to heal from these wounds. Otherwise, you're going to be replaying the betrayal over and over and over in your head, and it'll feel like it's happened that many times. Whatever you need to do to de-stress and to heal from this, do it, because right now it's all up in your head because the actual event is over. Please take care of yourself this month. I'll see you later. Bye.